Hey everyone, my name is Natalina. Welcome to my channel, and in today's video we're gonna be unboxing a new advent calendar. So today I have this beauty right here. This is the Sephora favorite advent calendar, and I believe it has 24 products, and it states here that includes 14 full-size products. I went to a Sephora shop, and I believe that it was the first day when they put out all of the advent calendars, and they have this system. I've never seen it before, so where they stacked all of the advent calendars, and on the top there was like a glass box, and you could see there all of the products that were inside the advent calendar. They had also like some advent calendars filled with their own brand Sephora collection, and this one is a multi-brand one. So I used to live in Russia, but there we had Sephora for some time, but we didn't have any like advent calendars, any Sephora favorite advent calendars. I'm living here in Serbia for a year now, and we have several Sephoras in here, and we're lucky enough also to get advent calendars. I don't know what's inside. I took a picture of that like the first day, but so I went to a Sephora. I saw those advent calendars, and I thought that the demand wasn't like that high, but it was the first day when they did put everything like out. So, and I decided to think about that because I wasn't that sure, because I left to buy my advent calendars without knowing exactly what's inside, and it wasn't the case because there was this like glass box, and I posted it on my Telegram channel, the Russian speaking one. So, and my followers told me like after a couple of days that these advent calendars are so hard to get, and as soon as I realized that everyone out there wanted those advent calendars, after realizing that, I ran to that Sephora, and I was lucky enough to find the last advent calendar, which was hidden in between like other boxes. Maybe somebody hid it and decided to come back a bit later, but I was much faster, so I got lucky and I got this. I don't know yet if I got lucky. I don't know what's inside, so we'll find out. The price of this advent calendar was around like $180, 180 euros. Here's the full list of the products. I could immediately see that there is this Sol Janeiro Bum Bum or Boom Boom Cream, as they advise us to pronounce it. I'm allergic to that one. At this point, I feel like that this scent filled my lungs, filled my whole existence. I cannot deal with that anymore. Please, Sol Janeiro, you have other scents. You don't have to like fixate on this one. Please, next year do better, because I'm only allergic to this particular cream. Maybe I should try other versions, but I'm not sure if they have different ingredient lists. So maybe we'll find out a bit later. So let's unbox this advent calendar together. I will definitely struggle with this doorbell, so let's clip it. Okay guys, I see only 12 numbers in here, so it makes me wonder if there are 24 products. So the first number looks a bit weird compared to others. You cannot like properly see the number, but it's definitely there, and it has this like little flip. So okay, let's start with number 1. Okay, so it looks like it's double layered in a way, because I can definitely see the boxes in there. Can you tell that the boxes are really thin? In the first box, we have a hydrating milky toner by Bioma. I like this brand. I have a cleansing balm by them. I do also have a moisturizer. Moving on to number 2. It's a very thin box. It's a palette! It's an eyeshadow palette. It's called Little Luxury. We have some neutral shades, we have some lilac shades. I haven't seen this palette in the shops, and oh my god, I'm just dying to try this out. Number 3. It's a little bit hard to unbox it without messing all the numbers. Here we have a miniature of Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. It's not a conditioner, it's a bond builder. So it's advised to use it once per week or 2 or 3 times per week for damaged hair. So you have to apply it to your damp hair and leave it for at least 10 minutes. So I've been using the Olaplex for, I don't know, for a year or so, and I was quite happy with the results. Now I switched to the K18 products, and I do love them too, but Olaplex is great. And I like Olaplex miniatures. They last for a really long time. Number 4. It's a matte bronzer by Milk in the shade Baked. I like Milk Cream products. I mean, they don't have any pressed products as far as I remember, but yeah, but still. This stick has 0.9 ounces or 5.7 grams, which is a good size for a cream blush or for a cream bronzer. So I will definitely like this product. Moving on to number 5. Oof. It's a face moisturizer. It's called All Day Hydrator by Sephora Collection. Actually, like, to be completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Sephora products when it comes to their own brand. I find their products to be kind of mediocre. So I would have preferred to get something from their makeup line, not from their skincare line. Number 6. It's a cream blush by Ilia in the shade Tenderly. Is it a cream blush? Maybe yeah, it is. It is. I have this one in a slightly different shade. This one is called Tenderly, and this one is called All of Me. And as far as I remember, this blush felt nice. Ilia as a brand has this clean girl aesthetic to them, and this blush was kind of transparent. I mean, do you see what I'm talking about? It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just the way it is. But I mean, it's so like glowy and transparent, and it definitely serves the purpose. To me, it's not enough pigment whatsoever. Number 7. It's a big box, but there's something like really small on the inside. Those are hairpins by Invisibubble, and they come in 2 different colors, pink gold and yellow gold. What is with this box? It's an empty box. Maybe you can store your hairpins here on the inside. I don't like this type of products in my advent calendars. I just want makeup products, I want hair care, I want skincare, body care, but nothing like that. Number 8. It's a hairspray. It's called Dream Coat by the brand Color Wow. And this is an anti-frizz spray. So it says here that you have to use it every 3 to 4 shampoos. And this is a thermoactivated product. So you have to blow dry your hair or use a flat iron to activate the product. So it leaves your hair real smooth and silky, and it prevents the frizz which comes from the humidity. It's a good product, and I have a full-sized one. Number 9. We have a lip pencil by Makeup Forever in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. This one is incredibly popular. I love this lip pencil. I already have this in my collection. Number 10. This one is heavy. Renewing Body Scrub by The Rituals. Let me smell it. It smells amazing, nothing special, but I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of The Rituals, but then it kind of grew on me, so now I enjoy their products, especially when I get them in an advent calendar. Number 11. It's a perfume. It's a brand owned by Huda Beauty and her sisters, if I remember correctly, Kayali. The perfume is called Vanilla 28, and it smells like, I don't know how to... I have never tried any of her perfumes. Oh my god, it smells like a grandma. This one is way too like sweet and powdery for me. I mean, it's literally called vanilla. Number 12. It's so small. It's Make It Glow Sunset Shine. Is it a highlighter? Why those sparkly particles are so incredibly huge? When swatched, it looks better than in the jar. And again, it's from Sephora Collection. I'm not that thrilled about their own brand in this advent calendar because this brand is more of an affordable one and I need more luxury in my advent calendars. Number 13. A matte lipstick by Huda Beauty in the shade Bombshell. I've had this one for a real long time, but I don't wear liquid matte lips. I use them sometimes as my eyeshadow base, but other than that, I prefer creamy lipsticks like the normal one. Number 14. thought it was a sample considering the size, but it's a cream pigment by Rabanne called Color Shot in the shade Cosmic Rave 79. It's a true gold shade. It has a semi-transparent base, and it looks fun. It looks fun, and it sets. So it's a cream pigment. You can use it as a lipstick. I don't truly like enjoy this type of pigments and shades on the lips, but you can use it as a cream eyeshadow, and you can use it also as a topper. The shade consists of teeny tiny sparkles. Number 15 is huge. It's a face mask by 111 Skin, and we also have here peeling pads by Dr. Dennis Gross. How many are in here? 3? Yeah, 3 as usual. Those came also in the Call Beauty Advent Calendar, and I believe that this as well. So I do like this product, and I do like this product. So yeah, great. Number 16. I have never used anything from this brand, but they're incredibly. Oh no, I'm lying straight to your face and to my camera. I've tried one of their hair oils, but I don't like hair oils in general. I do sometimes use them on my ends to prevent like splitting and all of that, but I don't know. It's just I feel like my hair becomes greasy easily. So maybe I use too much, but I don't know. I simply prefer creamier textures as a leave-in conditioner or a leave-in like heat protectant, something like that. Number 17. Let's not talk about this one. I'm done with this smell, with this product. Stop. I don't know, 5 liters of this particular cream from Advent Calendars. Sol de Janeiro, please stop. Number 18. Anastasia Beverly Hills Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Number 19. It's a mascara by Fenty Beauty. I've already had one. I just remember that this gives you like a really nice volume, but I'm not that sure about the quality because as far as I recall, it gave me some panda eyes, but I may be mistaken. We'll see in a little bit. Number 20. Niacinamide serum by the Inky List. Actually, I had this exact serum last winter, I believe. It worked, my skin felt okay, but there was nothing like spectacular about this, but still, it's a good serum. Moving on to number 21. Nail polishes. Are you being for real? We have a taupe coat by Sephora Collection and a nail polish. I know that many people do use like regular nail polishes. Now they apparently have taupe coats for that. It couldn't be me. No, I've been like getting gel nails for the last 11, 12 years. No, maybe more like 15 years, something like that. I'm never going back to this type. No, I just need my nail done for the next 3 weeks or so. No, it's just no. But you can definitely apply this nail polish to your gel nails as well because it doesn't chip usually. But I mean, no, I don't think that it's for me. So number 22. Here's the lip oil by Fenty Beauty in the shade Happy. I don't like this product because it feels so weird on your lips. It turns white as soon as you lick your lips. It tastes awful. It's very bitter. It doesn't stain your lips whatsoever. It looks nice when applied, but I cannot like spend a minute without like licking my lips. So no, I don't like this product, unfortunately. We only have 2 products left, so here's the rest of the advent calendar. So number 23. Please be good. Please be good. It's a Live Molecular Mask by K18. I do have a full size one. I mean, this one, yeah, this one is 15 milliliters. It's not like a full size, it's a miniature, but it's not a sample because they also have like a single use samples. I don't like this Live-In conditioner treatment. So after washing your hair, you have to apply it and you warm it up in your hands till it turns white, and then you apply it to your hair. So they say that it's the world's first biotech treatment that renews chemically damaged hair from the inside out in just 4 minutes. So have I noticed any like difference in my hair? I'm still not sure. I'm still like, and I've been through like a whole jar, but I wasn't using that correctly because I felt, because you have to use it 4 or 6 times in a row each time after you wash your hair. So, and after that you can like start noticing the difference. And I was using this like from time to time, which is not the correct way of using this whatsoever. So I got a full jar in the Space NK Advent Calendar, so I'm using that one currently. The last box, it's a Makeup by Mario palette. I can tell just from the word makeup. It looks like this. It has 4 shimmers. I mean, this one is a sparkle, these are shimmers, and this is a matte shade. I feel like it's better to invest in a better palette with more options. So this is what we're left with. There are 25 or 26 products. I'll have to check. Yeah, 26. There were 2 boxes with 2 products. But considering the price, which was around like 180 euros, $180, and in the UK they had a bigger advent calendar, the price was around £200, which is maybe like 230 euros, something like that. And that advent calendar was so much bigger. It was £1,000 worth. This one I found out, maybe it's like a European version of that. It says that its worth is around 560 euros, but we'll find out in a couple of minutes. So I'm not that happy because it looks to me more like the ASOS advent calendar, but that advent calendar was 115 euros. So yeah, and this one was nearly 200 euros. The products are okay. The products are the best sellers and all of that. There are tons of full-size products, but it doesn't feel that great of a deal. So, but let's find out. So now that my makeup is done, let's discuss all of the products. So let's start with the skincare first. So this toner is an okay toner. Bioma is a nice brand. I love their packaging. I love their style. I love the prices, and their products are okay, but I would say that this skincare is like a beginner-friendly skincare because they don't have any really powerful ingredients as far as I understand. So it's a basic level of skincare, I would say. Moving on to this mask. Oh my god, I still have one from the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar. I'm just saving this for some special occasions because those cost around $15 and 15 euros. I mean, it's a crazy price for a face mask, considering that it doesn't give you a new face. Now moving on to these peeling pads. They work fine. They sell them in packs of 5 or 30. They even sell those like in those huge jars. And at some point I had those huge jars, but my skin is kind of sensitive and I cannot like do this every single day. No, it doesn't work for me. My skin is way too sensitive for that amount of acids on my face. So yeah, I prefer to use this like every like 10 days or so. I prefer lactic acid or azelaic acid. So it's a good product. So this serum by Vinkilist, I've used a whole bottle of this one. It's a good product, but I would say that it's also a very basic level of skincare. It doesn't give you immediate results. I mean, my skin didn't get better, it didn't get worse. So it's an okayish product, but I love their aesthetics because the Vinkilist and the Ordinary, the price point is quite good because this costs around like $14, but it all looks so like professional and it doesn't look luxurious, but yeah, but it does look good and stylish. I like the minimalism in their packaging and in their branding. Now, moving on to this face moisturizer, I happen to have a miniature all day hydrator. So to me, it's way too light. I prefer my moisturizers to moisturize, to nourish my skin. And personally, I prefer thicker creams. It's a very, very neutral product. Actually, that's it for the skincare. Moving to body care. I like scrubs by the Rachel. There is nothing special about them, but it's a nice product. This one, no, I can't. The smell is so strong, so like overpowering. I don't know why so many people like this. I'm not into sweet vanilla flavored scents. I just it's not for me, unfortunately. Actually, that's it for the body care. Now, moving on to nails. Some people, of course, do use like normal nail polishes, but it's definitely not for me, as I've told you. And to be completely honest, I don't like the fact that they wasted like a whole box on these two products. Moving forward to the hair clips, I mean, they look fine. I don't wear anything like that in my real life. Maybe I will continue using them for filming. They have a good grip. I'm not mad about them, but to me it feels like a gift, not as an actual product. Now the perfume, I don't like when they put perfumes in their advent calendars. Not because I don't like the particular smell, and I don't like the smell. It's not for me like 100%. But putting perfumes might create problems in transportation because many companies, they just reject products with alcohol in it. And actually, once I had a problem with a Pat McGrath foundation because it stays flammable on the box, on the outer box. It was so frustrating because delivery companies, they refuse to transport it using like the airplane. And at that time, as far as I remember, you could only buy Pat McGrath from their official website or from a Sephora, which was situated in the US. So I think it's better for everyone not to put any perfumes into advent calendars because it might create tons of problems. Let's talk about hair care. In this advent calendar, there are 4 products. So this hair perfector from Olaplex, I've had this product. I've been through like the whole bottle, so it's a good product. I like this, but I prefer the Philip Kingsley Brie shampoo treatment way more. Now this K18, it's not the bottle that came in the advent calendar. It's my full-size one. In the advent calendar, we had a little one. Here we have 50 milliliters, which is 1.7 fluid ounces, and there we had 15 milliliter one. So yeah, I like this product, but I'm still kind of like adjusting to that. I didn't see the immediate results after starting using that, and I've been through like a whole bottle. But when you just start using this, you have to use it like every single time after you shampoo your hair, and you mustn't condition your hair or put any masks in it. Now I'm determined to do everything right and to follow the instructions. This product by Mark and Oil Frizz Control it's not for me because I don't have frizzy hair, I don't have curly hair. My hair is porous, and sometimes when I'm in a humid environment, it can kind of like transform into a huge ball. Not like a huge one, but I mean, yeah, my curls fall out. So yeah, but this one, it didn't work for me. It didn't work out for me that great. But this product feels better. By Color Wow, I have a full-sized one. It works okay for me, but you have to blow dry your hair, you have to use heat on your hair, and you don't have to use it every single time when you wash your hair. So it's advised to use it every 3 to 4 shampoos for better results. So it kind of stays on your hair. So it provided me with okay-ish results. So I'm not mad at it. And now moving on to makeup. It's actually the biggest category in this advent calendar. Hella Thick Mascara by Fenty Beauty. I like this mascara, but there is this thing that it can just like transfer to your upper and lower lids. So I would advise you to use any like tube and mascara over it just to like lock it in. But it gives you volume, it gives you length. It's not one of my favorite mascaras just yet, but it's a good one if you like your lashes voluminous and long and amazing and black and just huge. Then I don't like this product by Rare Beauty. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry about this. It's a weird product, and by weird I mean the taste. It tastes awful. It changes color. You can definitely tell that my lower lip is more pink than my upper lip. It tastes awful and I lick my lips quite a lot. Then I also don't see any like staining on my lips from this product, and it also sometimes turns white from your saliva, and it's a different shade that came in the advent calendar. I decided not to open that one because I won't be using that. So moving on to this product by Huda Beauty. I'm not into liquid lip anymore, and I've never been into liquid lip. I feel like I was kind of like forced into that trend of using liquid lips all the time, but it wasn't ever my thing. I prefer a glossier finish. And if I want my lips to be matte, I would use normal cream lipsticks, which just looks matte but doesn't feel matte. But still, Huda Beauty and Kylie Cosmetics have one of the best formulas of liquid lip, and I will stand by that. They also have tons of neutral and amazing shades. So yeah, their liquid lipsticks are definitely worth it. And again, you can use a liquid lip and then put some balm over it or a lip gloss. So yeah, it works too. Now the highlighter by Sephora collection. I was not expecting that at all because I thought that those like sparkles were way too big. But then I realized that there were different shades of those sparkles, and it looks really nice. It has a gel texture, so it sets as soon as you apply it, and it doesn't disturb any makeup underneath. So it's a very nice product. I'm pleased with that one. This lip pencil, I've also had one, so mine is definitely smaller. I've been using this pencil for some time. It's a very neutral, like leaning towards warmth, but still a very neutral shade. It looks amazing on the majority of lighter skin tone, so it's a nice product. I've also already had the cream bronzer by Milk in the same shade Baked, and unfortunately now it's broken. I don't know what happened. I've used it only like 2 or 3 times, so now it's broken. And now it's cold where I live, and in the house it's also a bit cold, so it was a bit hard and it was a bit hard to blend. But this is not what I remember. I got it in summer, so yeah, it's better to preheat your cream bronzer on the back of your hand and then apply it using a brush. But the blush from Ilia applied beautifully, but it's very, very thin in pigment. I don't know if they have darker and more pigmented shades. We have 4.5 grams of this. It looks really small, but it's actually quite a good amount. It's also not the shade that it came in the advent calendar. I just wanted to show you the texture because in the advent calendar the shade was so freaking light. So no, I'm not opening that because I'm more into more of a pigmented blush. If I want to tone them down, I would just mix them with a concealer or my foundation. The powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills, it says that it's a translucent one, and it's not. I think you've seen it in my makeup application that it was white, like pure white. I mean, it's very light, so don't bake with that if you're not like that light. So it's a good product, not like the best one, not an amazing one, but it's a good product. I'm very interested now in this beauty brand Rabanne. I haven't tried anything from them. Is it like the same company as Paco Rabanne? I think, yeah. And it's a miniature. You cannot buy this in this particular size. It's 4 milliliters and it's a great liner, to be honest. The golden shade is nice. It doesn't have that weird greenish undertone to it. It consists mostly out of tons of little sparkles. You can use it in a very thin layer as a highlighter, especially if you have a darker complexion. You can blend it out and it blends out beautifully. You can use it as a highlighter, you can use it in a borderline, you can use it as a liner. And I really liked it as a liner just because it doesn't set way too quick. You have your time, you can clean it up, you can work with that, and it's an amazing product. So I'd like to try something else from this beauty brand. I'm not sure if they have this in Sephora in Serbia, and I have the overall feeling that this advent calendar was made for the European customer, because in the US and then in the UK they have a different one, a bigger one. So but we'll talk about that in a minute. Now moving on to these two palettes. These are very basic palettes, and I like the fact that one is a cool tone palette and the second one is a warm tone palette. And the palette by Makeup by Mario. What is the name of this palette? Bronzy Glam. Okay, I've read online that it's released from the year 2023, so that the brand came out with 3 or 4 smaller palettes for the last year holiday season, and it is what it is. I mean, there is nothing interesting about this palette. There is nothing interesting and exciting about this palette. It's a very basic palette. This shade is very rare. I mean, it's a basic palette, but there is only one matte. I mean, this palette, I'm a bit upset about the fact that this is like, obviously they couldn't get rid of these palettes because they're always on sale. You can always see them on the shelves in Sephora, and no one touches them because they're only 4 shades for like a price of around $25, and the color stories are a bit off, so no. And it doesn't have a reputation of a Tom Ford or a Charlotte Tilbury palette, so yeah. And I'm just a bit disappointed that they decided just to give those palettes just to send them to the advent calendars because no one wanted them, because other products are iconic. And now let's dive into the numbers. So let's take a look at my tab. We had 26 products in this advent calendar, and the total price of all of the products was 459 euros. And yeah, it's not like a great deal, I feel like, because the advent calendar was 180 in euros, but in the European Union, the price is 155. So yeah. We had tons of full-size products in here. They're marked with the green color. Let's take a look at that. So here you can see all of the full-size products, and the total of full-size products comes all the way up to 300 euros. We also have some travel size products, not tons of them, only 6 products are travel size, and the total is 126 euros. And we also do have samples, which means that you cannot buy these products in this particular sizes. So this body scrub is also considered a sample, because you're not buy this in this particular size. And same goes for Dr. Dennis Gross peeling pads, because you can only buy them in a pack of 5. And this product is also a sample, because the full-size product is around like 7 grams, and this one milliliters, and this one is 4. But I mean, this price is kind of perfect. You don't need a ton of this product because it's not like for every single day. I mean, depends on what you do on the daily basis. So yeah, I would say that this advent calendar is filled, and the majority of the products are full-size products. Again, the packaging said that it only had 14 full-size products. I'm not sure if they consider invisible hair clips a full-size product or what. And the nail polishes, they were sitting in the same box, but those are 2 products. So in total, we had 26 products. And now let's take a look at the totals. So the biggest category in this advent calendar is makeup, and the total is 227 euros. Then we have hair care with 85 euros, skincare with 72 euros, body care 26 euros, perfume, there was only 1 product for 30 euros, accessories, those like hair clips, for 6 euros, and nails for 10 euros. So now to the interesting and the most important part for me. I marked with the green color products that I liked, and the total of that is 285 euros. Here you can see all of the products that I liked. But with the blue color, I marked the products that I've already had. So here we have the total of what I like minus the items I already had. And the total is 117 euros, 60 euros short. And it wasn't the best advent calendar for me personally. So I would say it's definitely not one of my favorite advent calendars. I also saw on the Sephora in UK that they had a bigger advent calendar which costed 199 pounds, and it was around £1,000 worth. Here, the worth against the price is not that great of a deal, I would say. I think that this advent calendar might be a good present for a person who is into skincare, makeup, hair care, but doesn't buy tons of the products or is just getting into all of that, because tons of the products are iconic in here. So nearly every single beauty lover out there already has these products. And again, the shades are not like the universal shades for everyone, because it's not possible to put an advent calendar which would work for every single skin tone, for every single person out there. But in my opinion, for me, it wasn't the best advent calendar, because I've already had tons of those products. It's the first advent calendar of the season where I'm like some money short, because I've already had some of those products and I don't need a double of a cream bronzer because I have tons of them, and I didn't need any backups of these products. So it wasn't like the greatest advent calendar, but I think it might be a great present for people who are just getting into makeup, because there are tons of luxury options. This makeup isn't cheap whatsoever, so the products are good, but I've already had or tried the majority of them. So these are my final thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm very interested in your opinion. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my TikTok and Instagram accounts. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!